What's going on, Libra? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you a weekly read. This is going to be from the 22nd of March through the 28th. That's what it's going to be labeled for, but just keep in mind that time is fluid. So if you watch this a month from now and it resonates, then that's when it's supposed to resonate with you. Don't pay attention to the dates labeled on any tarot card readings. They're all essentially timeless, okay? I hope that you guys are enjoying yourselves today, no matter where you are. Hopefully you're keeping your spirits up by watching things that are funny, hanging out with friends and family that you love, and doing things that bring cheerfulness to your spirit. That's the best thing for you to do during times like these, okay? I do want to thank you guys for all your love and support to the channel. Thank you so much. You guys mean so much to me. So I want to bring you something here, see what we got for you going on weekly. Let's see. If you need a personal reading, my information's in the box below. All right. What do we got for you, Libra? The current situation here is the King of Earth. The challenge is the Three of Air. What your spirit guides, guardian angels want you to know. Lovers in reverse. Where your head is at in this situation. Eight of Air. And the outcome here, Ace of Earth. Okay? In reverse. Overall energy for your read is the Ten of Earth. In reverse. Alright, let me take a look at the cards and let's see. So, your current situation at this time is King of Earth energy. The King of Earth or King of Pentacles is energy of someone who's very looking at things from a very solid, practical standpoint. Okay, you're not looking at things based on emotion. You show care and concern to what needs care and concern, but you're being very strategic. You are in a place where you're focused on making money. The King of Pentacles energy represents someone who's a provider, someone who could be a father figure, someone who is very strategic business wise, someone who is very intelligent and meticulous in their business moves and business practices, as well as money moves and money practices. This is someone who's not going to jump into something right away. This is someone who dots all their I's and crosses all their T's. This is someone who's very good with money, and they focus on long-term results in reference to stability and security in a financial manner. This is someone who is a very loving spouse. This is someone who's a very loving parent. This is someone who's very successful in business and enjoys home life just the same. This is a well-rounded individual. I really enjoy the King and Queen of Pentacles the most of all the air signs because they embody all of the features of all the other signs. They're like the, I don't know the word for it, but, they're the ones who like I said, they embody all of the features of all the signs. So this is where your head is at right now. You're in this King of Earth mode. Your challenge here is the Three of Air. So your challenge is, Three of Air represents Libra energy. This is your energy here. Your challenge is getting over a broken heart. Okay? Your challenge is getting over a situation that was very painful for you emotionally. Usually with these types of situations, it's either a loss of a loved one, could be a divorce or separation, fights with a longtime friend, things like this, betrayal, third-party situations. So your challenge, in order for you to maintain that mindset where you're looking at things from a practical standpoint, where you're able to make sure that you have the things that you need, the challenge is you getting over the broken heart so that you could be in this King of Pentacles energy. Now, your spirit guides and guardian angels want you to recognize that there's a breakup here. There's a split up. There's a split up of a partnership, a marriage, a divorce. So for some of you, I could be talking to, you Libra men who are single parents now, or who were in a married relationship and you're going through a separation and or divorce, and you have children. Okay, that's where a lot of this energy is directed to. But the King of Pentacles, keep in mind, male and female is just energy. Okay, it's just energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man. This could be a woman who is taking care of her children and assuming the masculine energy and taking on the masculine role, meaning she is being active and proactive in the manner in which a King of Pentacles energy would. The one who goes out and gets the money, the one who makes sure, everything is taken care of. But yeah, this is in the midst of a breakup or a divorce or a split, okay? And it's like, for some of you, and take the energy as it resonates. I could be talking to Libra. This is your reading, of course, but I could be talking to the person who's dealing with Libra as well. Please switch the roles as necessary. This is a general read, okay? So where your head is at right now is with the 8 of air. So for some of you, maybe you're in denial about the situation here. Maybe you're not seeing it in a way that would be advantageous to you in reference to getting over this broken heart. With the 8 of air energy, this is a self-imposed mindset that's keeping you from processing what's going on. It's keeping you from seeing what it is that you really need to see in order for you to make, informed decisions using practicality and using stability, from a mindset of stability and practicality. So that is a challenge here for you, okay? And it's going on because you're heartbroken because of the fact that there is a separation or a divorce or a split, okay? Now, the outcome here I have is the Ace of Earth in reverse. So this is definitely a breakup of a relationship. And it's a breakup of a marriage for some of you because we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, or the 10 of Earth in reverse as the overall energy. So this is what we're talking about here, the separation of a family. I'm going to get some clarifiers here. Okay. So at this point, in your current energy with the goal is to be able to provide for your family, to be in a mental state where you can do that, where you're able to be happy with what's going on, recoup from this situation, and move forward. The challenge is that there could be some manipulative behavior going on in reference to why there's this 3 of Swords energy. And it looks as though perhaps that's not being looked at clearly. I do see that there are lawyers involved at this point. And for some of you, it may be that you're going to be getting some type of invitation or message or letter of some sort in reference to this situation. It could very well be court papers. This, for some of you, this could have already happened. For some of you, you may be on your way to separating because things are not going right in a relationship. For others of you, you may very well have experienced this and have moved on from this. But I am showing that in any of those scenarios, there's definitely a separation here. There's divorce, and there is clarity now. At one point, there wasn't clarity as to what was going on, but after, those papers came through, okay, those papers could have been court documents, some people, okay, if this was a woman, a Libra woman, who found out that, maybe there's a separation going on, there could have been papers that are filed for child support as well. if you weren't married. Some of you are not married. Some of you are. Some of you have children together. Some of you don't. Just please take what resonates. But this could be in reference to child support. This could also be in reference to someone wanting to separate from someone. Someone being happier out of this relationship. I am definitely showing here that this relationship has come to a halt for you all. I'm not sure if some of you are dealing with Libra. I'm sorry, dealing with a Virgo, or if you have, if you're Libra, Virgo, cuspers. If so, you may want to check out the Virgo video that I did, because this is similar. Okay, I am showing here that there is definitely a separation going on. People are splitting up. Some people are happy. There are some people who are celebrating. They're getting together with friends and family and celebrating, because this was a very painful situation for a lot of people as far as the relationship and the toll it was taking on you and all the things that went on in this relationship. Yeah, there was a lot of pain here. There was a lot of betrayal. Could have been third-party situations. A lot of manipulation I'm seeing here. I'm seeing someone was just treated unfairly. I see people moving out, relocating, dividing up the assets. You know, a lot of people are trying to figure out what's going on. It's like a lot of people feel like they wasted their time. I'm getting that strongly. This was a waste of time. This relationship was a waste of time. And there's a lot of betrayal here. There's a lot of energy of betrayal, a lot of energy of deceit, a lot of energy of unhappiness. I'm sorry to have to bring this reading to you. But somebody just couldn't take what was going on anymore. They just couldn't take it. And they had to let go. This is something that's been going on for a while. Some of you have been together, 10 plus years. Okay, especially with the lovers here. The lovers reminds me of mature couples, couples who have been together for a significant period of time. So that's what I'm getting here. Whether there was marriage or not, you've been with this person, or this person has been in your life minimum 10 years, minimum. Could, of course, be more. Could be double that. Could be triple that. But there is this energy of, there's an energy of people understanding that, okay, this is not working. We're not progressing. We're not able to, take things to the next level. There's a lack of communication. There's insincere communication. It's a very toxic environment is what I'm getting here. This has been going on for a long time, like I said, because I can see here where, you guys have had difficulty. You've tried to work on this. You guys have walked away, going back to this situation, walked away, going back. There's a lot of jealousy here. There was a lot of enviousness. There was a lot of hate. There was a lot of ego-driven energy here as far as, manipulation and control. Like I said before, a lot of mind control, a lot of mind games. Documents, again, paperwork has been filed, whether it's for child support. Some of you have been with this person or been dealing with this person for a period of time, and you've never filed child support. You guys have always had, communication amongst yourselves in reference to what would be done for the child or the children. But I'm showing that is not the case at this point, because things have come to an end. It could be because of infidelity, could be because of toxic behavior, just toxic communication. You're just not evenly yoked for each other. A lot of people in denial about things as well. I'm getting that a lot, about the behaviors that were going on within the relationship. So with that being said here, I'm going to get you guys some advice. Let's see. What advice do we have for my Libras who are going through this separation here? A lot of pain here. What advice do we have for my Libras who are going through this situation here? We have unfinished symphony. Number 10. Tens are about completion. Let's take a look and see what unfinished symphony is all about. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, need to make amends. So I'm getting strongly for you, it's lack of closure here, an incomplete lesson. Because with the 8 of air here, this is telling me that you're not seeing things as far as the situations that occurred within this relationship. Someone was in denial about what was going on. Someone was not able to see that someone was being very manipulative. This was a very rough relationship on the spirit, on the heart, especially with these two cards here. Whenever you have the magician and you have the magician in reverse and the devil in reverse energy, like this is something that was really, really physically taxing, emotionally taxing. This was a very abusive and emotional relationship. It could have been abusive physically as well. This is someone who was, this was a control thing. This was a mind, someone who was manipulative. This was narcissistic energy. Someone was dealing with someone who was very narcissistic in nature, someone who's very controlling, okay? Somebody who, yeah, this energy here, we have the devil, we have the magician, and we have the strength card, and they all came out in reverse. So this is a narcissistic relationship, and this person had the other person so far engulfed in it, had so much mind control over them, that this person is still, to this day, having a hard time accepting closure in this situation and letting it go. Now it says, moving on is difficult when love lingers, but things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so that you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. And see, this is what I'm showing here as far as with new love blossoming. With the Ace of Earth in reverse here and the waiting, it was clarified by the waiting card. So this relationship is over. You're waiting here. What you're waiting to feel is to feel what the 9 of Pentacles energy is. To feel happy, single. You're waiting on that. But also here, what this reiterated and what I want to reiterate here, because it's mentioned in the cards and in here, is that you have to accept here the communication. So here with the 8 of air, this is someone who's just not accepting the lessons, not realizing that this is over, not able to process the closure, which is why they're still having the 3 of air energy, 3 of swords energy. We have this 8 of air, a self-imposed prison, not accepting the reality of things, clarified with the letter. This letter represents the legal documentation that was filed, okay, in reference to divorce, in reference to paternity, in reference to alimony, in reference to child support, okay, and then that was further clarified with the 8 of swords in reverse. So we have 2 8 of swords energy. Here, someone is it's in the upright, someone is in denial until they got that paperwork. And then here, with the 8 of swords in reverse, this is when reality set in. So now it's to the point where, the energy of betrayal, broken heart, we got the 10 of swords here showing up as well, is what's being experienced here. Now, the protection message is saying, when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it's a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things and let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. So, yeah, this is just talking in reference to what the cards are saying here about this is a situation here that is meant to come to an end. There was too much negative energy. This was a toxic relationship. You may have beautiful children who've come out of this. That may be the one beautiful thing that has come out of this relationship. But as far as how it's affecting you or your partner, with these energies here, this was a very long, emotionally draining, spiritually defeating, mentally frustrating relationship. Very much so. Okay? And the universe is saying that, you were not treated fairly. There was all of this energy going on, the manipulation, the narcissistic energy, the going back and forth, going back, coming back, going back to it. There are other people who were in a relationship. There was jealousy. There were other people that were being seen by other partners or whoever, with the 3 of air and the 5 of wands or 5 of fire. So there was a lot of frustration and hurt in this relationship. And this is something that the universe is saying, enough. Enough. You've been through enough. But the thing is now is with the Queen of Air in reverse, which is the Queen of Swords, someone's really hurt now. Someone is angry. Someone is frustrated. Now, the interesting thing is who is angry and who's in denial of their behavior? Who's in denial of this narcissistic behavior, this manipulative behavior? Is it the narcissist in the relationship? Or is it the person who's under the influence of the narcissist? Put yourself, in whatever scenario, not with scenario, but whatever role within the scenario that fits. All right, so let me see what other messages we can get you as far as advice, and then we will wrap this up here. So yeah, this is just being able to accept the fact that things are over, okay? With this Queen of Air in reverse energy, this is a combination of someone finally accepting it and being really hurt about it. This could also represent the fact that someone is just still not getting it yet. And until that happens, you won't be able to heal. You're going to just constantly be in the state of a broken heart, and it's going to be difficult for you with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse to come out of that energy. So perhaps, talking it over with friends, perhaps seeing a counselor, okay, getting together with friends may help you to process this energy so that you can get past this. But, it's going to take some time because there was a lot of damage, emotional damage done in this relationship. I'm praying for you for sure here. Absolutely. So let's see what other messages we can get you for as far as what Spirit has for you guys. We have soulmate. It says the soulmate loves and respects and accepts you unconditionally. So, all through this, there was unconditional love. There had to have been for people to have stayed in this relationship as long. Because this was a hell of a ride, boy. Ooh. We have integrity. Does the situation align with your morals and values? Some of you were in a situation here where this person was just destroying you, destroying your spirit, destroying your energy. But for whatever reason, being blinded, I can't even say it was by love, because that's not love. Because in a situation like this, there was a lack of love. Not just between you two, but, some people didn't love themselves because they allowed themselves to be subjected to this energy for such a long period of time. And so in this sense, for a lot of you, you broke your own heart as well as this other person breaking your heart. I would recommend for some of you, if you need it, please, speak to a professional, because this is going to be a lot for you to unravel, and it's going to take some time. Put away the computer. Working hard and having more fun will help you to strengthen your relationship. To me, this is strengthening the relationship with yourself. Some of you do need to get out and have some fun. Like I said, you may need to get with friends and family during this time and do some things. Get out, get some air, you know, participate in things that you really love to do. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you know, you may want to find some things that you really enjoy doing and partake in those activities. Something that you've, you know, really would enjoy doing. Maybe something you've not done before, but that's always been on your list. That would be something to do as well. And for some of you, you have some friends here who are supportive of you. And, you know, there may be somebody who may, you know, want to be more than a friend. Okay, but take your time with that. Don't jump in, because this was a really rough situation that you got out of here. And use the support of your friends and family, you know, and have some fun. So perhaps this friend is someone that you can, you know, get together with to help you, you know, take your mind off things. Maybe take a short trip if you can, driving, you know, go away for the weekend, just someplace, you know, not too far. Something simple, whatever it is that you need to do, okay? So Libra, this has been your reading. Please let me know if this resonates in the comments. Again, I'm really sorry you had to deal with this type of energy here. Sorry I had to deliver this message, but I hope that it will help you to bring clarity and aid in, you know, your closure, your understanding of this relationship, and, you know, put you on a path to healing your spirit, mind, and well-being. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading.